Hello, Reddit community. This is Dee. I'm also known as AstroloD on Reddit. And if you are on Facebook, my Facebook name is citrinechaka. So I'm doing a few intuitive messages this month for the month of March. I do have a list, and I'm using the Trust Your Vibes deck and also the Journey of Love deck. So I'm going to start off with the people who chose Trust Your Vibes deck. This is the Trust Your Vibes deck. So I do have a list that I will be using, and I will timestamp everyone's reading. So let's get started. Now, if you want a personal tarot reading, contact me at metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. If you would like to donate, send me a donation. You can send it to paypal.me/moonlighter, and you can email me at citrinechaka@gmail.com. So let's get started. The first person on the list, I'm just writing the time down. The first person on the list is SJax7192. SJax7192. So how it works is I am in touch with my guides, and then my guides can access your guides. So I will shuffle the cards, and the guides let me know when to stop and pull a card, and that is an intuitive message for you. So this is your message, SJax7192. Clear the past. Now I will occasionally read from the book that these cards came with, okay? So your message is clear the past. Pretty self-explanatory. It says to flow in synchronicity. Your guides advise you to forgive those who have hurt you and free your attention and energy from the past. Okay? You have to notice what resentments and old angers are burdening your heart. Okay? Even if you pretend to forgive, it sets the wheels turning to a higher vibration. So that's your message. Clear the past. Okay, so moving on to the next person. The next person is K. Gabriel. K. Gabriel. K. Gabriel. What is the message you have for K. Gabriel? Sleep on it. If there's something that's been on your mind, and you just haven't been able to make a decision about it, just sleep on it. Sometimes you might have something on your mind too much, okay? So, at times like this, don't struggle for answers. Instead, step away from the problem and literally put your worries to bed, okay? Surrender your concerns to higher forces as you sleep. And invite your psychic support system to find solutions to your challenges, okay? So that's your message. Sleep on it. Don't try to make any rash decisions right now. Okay, so we're moving on to Madam Traffic Jam. 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 See something. So I'm going to put this here. Okay. Madam Traffic Jam. This is the message for Madam Traffic. Oh, that one just fell out. Did you see that? Cloak yourself in light. That is your message. Cloak yourself in light. So, now, thankfully, Spirit is around you. So you're presently exposed to maybe negative energies, possibly due to overwork or traveling too much, or simply being around too many people. So it's important for you to keep your energy at a high level. So use your imagination and cloak yourself in a protective vibration of white light and self-love every time you leave the house. Okay? Do this all the time. Okay. So cloaking yourself in light, it deflects negative influences and prevents the negative influences from attaching to you and disturbing your peace. Okay, so that's your message. Cloak yourself in light. So basically, stay protected. Stay spiritually protected. Okay, we're moving on to Tiny Blue Whale. Tiny Blue Whale. What is the message you have for Tiny Blue Whale? Tiny Blue Whale. Tiny Blue Whale. Tiny Blue Whale. Tiny Blue Whale. This is your message. Let go, Tiny Blue Whale. If there's something that you've been holding on to, it's time to let it go, okay? So, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do in a situation is simply to walk away. And for you, this is one of those times, okay? A situation might be calling for you to let go or back off or surrender your ego, even leaving, okay? So, when you walk away, you basically protect yourself and everyone involved from any further frustration. So that's your message. Let go. Okay? Now, moving on to the next person. Softest 22. Softest 22. What is the message for Softest 22? Softest 22. Softest 22. What is the message? Softest 22. Claim your boundaries. Claim your boundaries. It's pretty much self-explanatory, but if you ever feel overly defensive, or if someone is ignoring you and just dismissing your opinions, on an energetic level, your aura is simply too wide open. So that leaves you vulnerable to unwanted psychic influences. So it's time for you to claim your boundaries, okay? Become more aware of your aura and your boundaries, okay? Because basically other people are aware of them and they will take advantage of them if you let them, okay? So practice saying no, practice saying go away, both verbally and silently. You don't have to actually tell them. I mean, you can if you want to. But practice saying to yourself, go away, no, leave me alone. Okay? So, that's your message. Okay. Now, moving on, the next person is Green Raindrops 90. Green Raindrops 90. What is the message you have for this person? Green Raindrops 90. Green Raindrops 90. Green Raindrops 90. This is your message. Learn. Okay. Let's see what the card says. Okay. It says, right now, you don't possess all the soul skills you need to resolve your life challenges. It's time to learn more in order to find answers and move to a higher vibration of personal space. Okay? You need to find personal guides or spirit teachers who will inspire you. Okay? Your spirit teachers may work through messengers who spontaneously make recommendations for learning, sometimes for no apparent reason. Your role is to be an open-minded student. Okay? Be a student of life. All right. Moving on to Paco Monreal. Okay, Paco Monreal. What is the message you have for Paco Monreal? Paco Monreal. And if I'm saying the username wrong, just don't worry about it. But I will timestamp the video so that you can go directly to your video. Okay, this is your message, Paco. Accept the gifts of the universe. Okay? That's your message. Accept the gifts of the universe. So don't limit yourself, okay? Don't limit what the universe is trying to bring you. So the universe will bring you all that you desire, but you must be able to accept what it brings, okay? Don't limit yourself in what you can receive. Don't feel unworthy. Okay, don't feel like you are selfish because you want certain things. Okay, so just accept the gifts of the universe. The next person on the list is Raindrops on Roses. Raindrops on Roses. What is the message you have for this person? Raindrops on Roses. Raindrops on Roses. Raindrops on Roses. Stay in your own skin. Don't take on other people's problems. Okay? Raindrops and roses. If you are a light worker, it's good to help people, but you have to know how to disconnect from their problems. So stay in your own skin. That is your message. The next person on the list is Yellow in Blue. Yellow in Blue. And my handwriting is bad. Yellow and Blue who, I think. Anyway, it looks like scribble scratch on my notes. Yellow and Blue who. This is your message. Yellow and Blue who. Call on your runners. So for you, you need to ask for help. Don't try to do everything alone. If you know you need help, just ask for help. You might want to hire somebody. There's a lot of different agencies where you can hire someone for a day to be your assistant. Just call on your runners, whether it's your spirit runners. If you don't feel comfortable asking anyone in the physical realm for help, ask your spirit guides. Just, tell them, go before me and clear my way. Okay? The next person on the list is Manda Moxie. Manda Moxie. What is the message you have for Manda Moxie, Spirit? What is the message you want this person to hear? Manda Moxie. Manda Moxie. Manda Moxie. Back to basics. Okay. So your message, Mandy Moxie, is basically your psychic sense and higher awareness are founded on common sense. And common sense begins with properly meeting your basic physical needs. Okay, it might sound obvious, but it's easier said than done, okay? If you neglect your basic needs, your higher awareness will diminish, leaving you to operate on adrenaline and anxiety. Okay, so for you, it's time for you to raise the bar on self-awareness, okay? Make sure you are taking care of your body. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating healthy, and getting enough exercise, okay? So for you, you have to get back to basics and take care of yourself. Now, the next person on the list is Blue Cat Planet. Blue Cat Planet. Blue Cat Planet. Blue Cat Planet. What is the message you have for Blue Cat Planet? Blue Cat Planet. This is your message. Get grounded, okay? If you're walking around feeling jittery, like you've been drinking a lot of coffee, it's time for you to get grounded. Maybe go outside barefoot, maybe plant some flowers. Do something to get grounded, okay? Because if you are a light worker, you might spend a lot of time in the spiritual realm. So you need to find something to bring you back down to earth, okay? Or just get grounded. So that's your message. Now, the next message is for Lady Dragon Dog 75. Lady Dragon Dog 75. What is the message you have for this person? Lady Dragon Dog 75. Lady Dragon Dog. Lady Dragon Dog, what is the message you have for this person? Play. So Lady Dragon Dog, maybe you've been working a lot lately or been really busy lately. It's time for you to schedule some time to do something fun. Schedule some time to do something that you enjoy. Schedule some time to enjoy yourself. Okay, that's your message, Lady Dragon 75. Now, the next message is for Daydream Night Think. Daydream, night, think. What is the message you have for daydream? Whoa, well, you might have a lot going on. Daydream, night, think. Like half the deck fell out. Okay. Daydream, night, think. Daydream, night, think. Daydream, night, think. Wow. It's like you must need a reading. You must need a real in-depth reading. Okay, daydream, night, think. What is really going on? Like really, Spirit has a lot to tell you. Daydream, night, think. But I'm going to try to pull one card for you. Daydream, night, think. Show me the most important card for this person right now. Daydream, night, think. Exercise your vibes. Let's see. Exercise your vibes. So, right now, your message is similar to Lady Dragon. Your brain is working overtime right now, and your spirit has been spotted leaving the premises of your body. Daydream, night, think. So what you need to do, you need to exercise because you have a lot of, energy. And it seems like a lot of your energy is being concentrated in your thoughts, your mind. So you need to do something physical to quiet that mind, the mind chatter. Okay. So you need to shift your energy from mental to physical. And you can do that through exercising. Okay. So that's your message. Exercise your vibes. So you need to find a way to relax your mind, and you can probably do that best by exercising. Now the next message is for Jotichu 91. Jotichu 91. Jolt Tichu. Okay, what is the message you have for this person? Remember to breathe, okay? So for you, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling like under pressure about a lot of things, remember to breathe. Because a lot of times when we're under pressure, we forget to breathe. Especially if we're angry or we're anxious about something, we tend to hold our breath. So remember to breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, that's your message. Now the next message is for off to the sky. Off to the sky. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? Off to the sky. Off to the sky. Off to the sky. What is the message you have? Whoa, another person with a lot going on. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it again. Off to the sky. What is the most important card you want this person to hear and see? Off to the sky. Off to the sky. You really want it too for you. Okay, so for you, off to the sky, you need to claim your boundaries and learn how to let some things go. Okay? That's your message. Claim your boundaries. Learn how to tell people no. And also learn how to let go. If they don't want to respect your boundaries, it's time for you to let them go. Okay? And if it's like a family member and you can't like totally let them go, you need to distance yourself from them. Okay, so the next message is for Mobu012. 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 What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? Mobu012. Okay. I'm halfway through the list. Mobu012. Clear the path. Okay, so for you, Mobu012, you can't hear your spirit guides or be connected to your higher self until you dig yourself from under the dead energy that comes from holding on to what no longer serves you. Okay? So everything has a vibration that either lifts you up or bogs you down. Okay? So let go of everything that doesn't lend a positive, uplifting vibration, okay, regardless of the material value, okay. So that's your message. Clear the path. It's like out with the old, in with the new. It's time for spring cleaning in your life. All right. The next message is for FBTTSRHRT. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? What is the message you have for this person? See the solution. See the solution. This is your message. So, your vibes not only help you tune into the flow of life and provide feedback, they also broadcast your thoughts and your feelings, okay? So, right now, you need to visualize exactly what you want, okay? Focus your solutions or focus your visualizations on the solutions rather than on the problems. So basically, you need to focus on the solution and don't focus so much on the problem, okay? Now, the next person is ASAH. A_SAH. What? I'm not recording anymore? Am I still recording? I can't even tell. Alright, let's see. I think I am. Yeah, okay. Alright. ASAH. What is the message you have for this person? Oh, you have the same message, and you saw me shuffle the cards. So for you, ASAH, you need to focus more on your solutions to your problems, more so than you focus on the problems. Okay, so focus more on your solution, and try not to focus so much on the problem. So that's your message. Now, the next person on the list is Monster Barter. Monster Barter. What is the message you have for this person? Monster Barter. Monster Barter. Monster Barter. What is the message you have for this person? Monster Barter. Okay, Monster Barter. When you are going about your light worker duties, you need to stay in your own skin. Don't take on other people's problems. So you have to know how to help someone, and at the same time, don't let their problems attach to you. You need to help them and keep going, keep moving. Don't let their problems become your problems, okay? That's your message. Now, the next person on the list is M3SH87. 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 What is the message for this person? Okay, you need to schedule more time to have fun. M3SH. That's what you need to focus on in March. Schedule more time to have fun. Okay? Moving on to the next person, Melly Heart Skevin. Melly Heart Skevin 421. What is the message you have for Melly? What is the message you have for Melly for March? What is the message for Melly for March? Share a breath. Share a breath, Melly. This is your message for March. It says, one of the best ways to open up positive communication and good vibrations with others is to share a breath. So you can mimic each other's breathing. Sit facing each other and mimic each other's breathing. Okay? And do this for about 4 or 5 breaths, even longer if possible. So what happens is you enhance the rapport you have with this person by breathing deeply in and exhaling slowly. It connects you, okay? It also relaxes your muscles. It relieves tension. It opens up your 5th chakra. So sharing a breath is effective when you feel anxious or if you're having difficulty understanding or agreeing with another. So if you are in an altercation with someone who's close to you, you know, you can tell them, look, let's try something. And you guys sit down facing one another and just don't even say anything. You just start mimicking one another's breaths. It really connects you on a lot of different levels. So that's your message. Now, let's go on to the next person. The next person is usual pole. Okay, usual pole. What is the message you have for usual pole? Usual pole. Usual pole. What is the message you have for this person? Usual pole. Usual pole. Oh, you share a breath. The same message. Now, I know you guys saw me shuffle the cards, okay? Usual pole. You need to share a breath with someone. If you're feeling anxious, or even if you're not agreeing with someone, it's good to sit down with them face to face and mimic one another's breathing. Okay, do this as long as you can. It helps to connect you on a lot of different levels. Okay, so share a breath with someone in March. Now, the next message is for Chocolate. Shokkolatte. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? What is the message you want Chocolate to hear? Get grounded. Okay, Chocolate. If you're walking around and you're just feeling jittery, you're just not feeling yourself, you're feeling like just off, then that could be a message for you that it's time for you to get grounded. You can do this by planting flowers outside, just walking outside barefoot, maybe going to the park, spreading out a blanket, and just laying out and just enjoying nature. You can also carry some grounding stones on you as well. Okay, the next message is for Annie Momo. I just love saying Annie Momo. Okay, what is the message you have for Annie Momo, Spirit? What is the message you want Annie Momo to hear? Annie Momo. Annie Momo. What is the message you want Annie Momo to hear? Annie Momo. Annie Momo. Okay, Annie Momo, it's time for you to ask for help. Okay. Someone else had this card earlier. Whether you need to hire someone for a day to be your assistant. There are agencies out there where you can hire someone for a day. So that might be a good treat to yourself. Hire someone for a day. Let them come over and take care of things that you don't want to take care of. Like maybe making phone calls for you, or straightening out your paperwork, whatever it is. That might be a great idea for you, to just hire someone for a day. Treat yourself with that. Also, if you don't want to hire someone, or if you don't want to ask for help, then ask your spirit guides for help. Okay? So that's your message, Annie Momo. The next message is for Colo Fire. Colo Fire. COLO Fire. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? What is the message you have for Colo Fire? Colo Fire. Colo Fire. Here we go, Colo Fire. Take your time, Colo Fire. There's no rush. Just take your time. Slow down. Slow down and take your time. There's no rush right now to make any decisions, okay? You can't feel your vibes or even trust your vibes if you're overbooked, if you're juggling too many things at one time, if you're constantly playing catch up or racing around like crazy, okay? So for you, your message for March is to take your time. Okay, so the next message is for Ewit Sani. Ewit Sani. And if I'm saying your username wrong, I know you understand. Okay, Ewit Sani. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? Ewit Sani. Ewit Sani. This one wants to come out. Get a new story, Ewit Sani. So if you walk around still talking about something that happened to you, 5 years ago and it was so devastating, blah, 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 whatever, you need to get a new story, okay? Holding on to the belief that you're made only of old experiences, it disconnects you from divine guidance, okay? So rather than letting your past define you, you need to view it as a story that you've outgrown or that you've become tired of. Now, what you need to do is invent a new story for yourself. So that's your message for March. The next message is for Bull Dogma. Bull Dogma. What is the message you have for Bull Dogma for March? Bull Dogma, what is the message for this person for March? Bull Dogma. Bull Dogma, what is the message you have for this person? Bull Dogma. Okay, Bull Dogma. If you're walking around as a light worker and someone is telling you this sad story and you just feel so, it's okay to help people, but don't get so caught up in their story that it becomes your story. That, you start walking around like feeling sad like them, like you've helped them, they've moved on, they're feeling great, but you're still holding on to their story like, oh my God, it's so sad. So it's great to help people, but don't take on their problems. So that's your message for March. The next person is Weary Afternoon. Weary Afternoon. What is the message you have for Weary Afternoon? Weary Afternoon. Weary Afternoon. What is the message you have for this person? Weary Afternoon. Feed your spirit. Do what makes you feel connected to spirit. What makes you feel connected to your higher self. Whether it's meditating, burning incense, just saging yourself down and meditating. Whatever it is, feed your spirit. You see in this picture, the person has candles lit. They're trying to open their third eye. They might be doing some moon magic. Feed your spirit. That's your message, okay? Whatever makes you feel joyfully alive. And don't be guilty for doing it, okay? So you get to choose the experiences that empower you and help you to feel authentic. All right. So feed your spirit in March. That's your message. The next message is for your Leo Bay. Your Leo Bay. Your Leo Bay. Your Leo Bay. What is the message you have for this person, Spirit? Your Leo Bay. Your Leo Bay. Your Leo Bay. What is the message you have for this person? Accept the gifts of the universe. Okay? So the universe is blessing you. The universe is trying to bless you. So for you, you just need to accept the gifts that are coming towards you in March. Okay? Don't limit yourself. Don't feel like you don't deserve the great things that are coming into your life. Okay? Don't feel like you're unworthy, anything like that. Okay? Remember that the universe is infinitely abundant. So receiving what you want in no way limits others. So it's okay for you to accept the gifts of the universe in March. Okay, so the next person is what, why, who, now. What, why, who, now. What, why, who, now. What is the message you have for this person? What, why, who, now. What, why, who, now. What, why, who, now. What is the message you have for this person? See the solution. So the message for you for March is that you need to focus more on the solution to anything, any problems or any tasks that you have before you. And don't concentrate so much on the problems or the challenges. Concentrate more on the solutions. So that's your message for March. Now the last person on the list who wanted a Trust Your Vibe message is Slolly Plum. Slolly Plum. What is the message you have for this person? Slolly Plum. Slolly Plum. Slolly Plum. What is the message you have for this person? Slolly Plum. Wow, 3 came out for you. I'm just going to do it. You're the last person. Okay. So, let's start with Share Your Breath right here. So, the message for you, I'm just going to line them up like this. 3 cards fell out for you. So if you get into it with anyone this month, or if you're just feeling anxious, find someone to sit down with you face to face, even if it's the person that maybe you get into it with this month. Face to face, sit down and share a breath. That means mimicking each other's breathing, okay? It helps you to calm down, and it also helps you to connect, okay? So share a breath with someone this month. Also, Stay spiritually protected. Cloak yourself in light. Okay? When you wake up after you do your morning routine, imagine a protective light around you. And you might also want to carry a protective stone on you this month as well. And also for this month, you need to expect the best. Okay? Just walk around saying, you know, everyone is working to provide the best in my life. You know, just say a lot of positive things to yourself. Okay? All men are working together for the benefit of my good, seen and unseen. Just say things like that to yourself all month long. Okay, so that's all of the Trust Your Vibes messages that I have. I actually have more. People are still submitting messages, but it's after the cutoff time. So I might do some more tomorrow. It just depends on what I have going on, because I am going out of town to Mardi Gras. So I'll be doing a lot of getting that together tomorrow. So I really wanted to finish all of these up today so that I can focus on having a great time with my family in New Orleans, because I'm from New Orleans. So I'll be going home, seeing family and friends, and having a good time. Laissez le bon temps rouler. That's what we like to say in New Orleans. Anyway, I'm going to upload this video and get to work on the Journey of Love messages. I love this deck too. Alright, so if you want to book a private reading with me, visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. Also, like my Facebook page. It's Metaphysical Moonlighters is my Facebook page. If you want to send me a donation because you think that this was such a great idea, and you know you like the fact that I did these intuitive messages, you can send me a donation at paypal.me/moonlighter. And if you want to email me, you can email me at citrinechaka@gmail.com. Also, I forgot to write my book on here. Check out my book. I have a book. If you do a search of astrology on Amazon, my book will come up. And purchase my book if you have a chance. Now, even if you have Amazon, the Kindle Unlimited, you can read my book free and I still get credit. So I definitely appreciate that. And until next month, everyone have a great month.